Hey, what's up, world? Welcome back to Small Couch Reviews. Boy Sam.
It's your boy Jovi.
We are back in our studio space, as you see. Although you probably see less of us. We are on a much more comfortable small couch, and we just sink right into it.
This is nice.
So I'm gonna have to remember to sit up while we talk about Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie. Let's get right into it. This movie is the sequel to. I actually don't remember what year the first one came out, but it was like pretty. I want to say 2019, maybe. But it was pretty recent. It's a sequel to It's a sequel to Sonic. So,
Yeah.
I actually really, really liked the first one. I know Jovi. I think he thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was. I mean, it was very basic, but I thought they did their job. They gave us a movie where he ran fast, and he was entertaining.
Yeah.
He was quippy. He was Sonic. And then at the end of that movie, Tails was teased. Then we saw in the previews that Knuckles was also teased for this movie. So we get Sonic, Tails, Knuckles. It's Sonic 2 the game. They even the poster looks like Sonic 2 the game. It's really good.
They killed the poster.
Yeah, man.
Best poster of 2022.
So I'm gonna get right to it, bro. I liked this movie a lot. I think it did everything the first one did well. Sonic, great. He's Sonic. He has the attitude. He's always quippy. Tails, brilliant inventor, and Tails' voice, literally, I thought I was playing the Dreamcast game.
Yeah, that it was creeping me out the entire time. And I didn't want to say anything during the movie because this one, there's a lot of dialogue.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there every time Tails talked. I was just like, this sounds like Tails.
Yeah.
Who is this voice actor?
He sounds exactly like the video game.
Yeah.
Dr. Robotnik is back, fantastic as ever.
Gosh.
Clearly the best. I mean, he might be the best part of both these movies. Jim Carrey did his thing in this role.
Yeah.
And then Newcomer Knuckles, who I think I enjoyed him right after Jim Carrey. I enjoyed Knuckles.
Knuckles next.
Yeah. Idris Elba, he did his thing in this.
He killed it.
You've seen it in the previews. His voice acting was great.
Yeah.
Knuckles he's kind of like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy, honestly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
the way he just interprets things and says things, he's always so serious.
Yeah.
It plays great with Sonic, not so serious all the time.
Yeah.
So that's to say the cast was A1. It was fantastic. The visuals are really good. I mean, it's this is a testament to the fact I know I'm watching CGI.
Mm-hmm.
And from the beginning, it didn't bother me. And I think that's how you know, good CGI versus bad CGI.
I mean, that was going to be my exact sentiment. Sentiment. Watching it, you're like, I don't know if everybody will be like this, but I'm like, that's CGI. That's CG. I just kept saying it in my head.
Right.
And it's even looking at just the way Tails.
Yeah, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Our memory card actually got full. So, we are back. Joey was literally in the middle of talking about Tails and the CGI. I think you were saying, just the way he liked it. Whatever.
Yeah, no. The going back to what you were saying, we know it's CGI. We know that these characters aren't real. But the detail and how good... of course, it's still cartoony. It's not Tails is actually a fox running around. Right. It's not The Lion King, which I refuse to watch. It's these are cartoon characters, but we all know in the games they are in our universe.
Right.
So it just works. But I was saying their facial expressions were A1 in the way Tails in particular with blinking, everything, when he was hurt, all that, we felt it, and you're like, this is not a real character, person.
I mean, and they did a good job because the people who are acting,
yeah,
it actually looked like they were reacting to this fox.
Somebody had to be sitting on in Indian style while they're doing this,
right? Yeah,
delivering your lines to nothing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's really hard. So.
Why don't you want to watch The Lion King though?
That doesn't do it for me. I don't care.
Okay.
I think Disney's, it was like, they're really overdoing it with some of these live action films.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. I hated it, but story for another day. So yeah, so basically, the trio of characters, Robotnik was good. The visuals were good. I mean, minor spoiler, when Sonic fights Knuckles, oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it just, like, everything, it just, like, the energy on screen, it looks like a superhero movie.
No.
A really well done superhero movie.
Which you just said the most blasphemous. How is this so good? How is this, like, honestly? How is this movie, the first one? I like it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This one, again, just a good movie. How?
I don't know.
How did they do this,
bro? Yeah, the writing was really good, man. Like, I mean, I enjoyed the story. And here's the thing. And this is, I always have this complaint about movies. I think, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. I was about to say this, like, even with previews, this movie was still just under 2 hours. Mm-hmm. So they kept it tight. I was about to say, it was a good runtime, but I do have one complaint that could have made it shorter. The humans. I liked the humans in the first movie.
Yeah.
And this one, not so much. There's a whole plot involving one of the human characters. Like, you see it in the trailers. Like, there's a wedding in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Every time they cut to that, I did not care. That's literally my only complaint in this movie. I was like, yeah, I'm not interested in this. Yeah. And then the way it was resolved was just stupid. I was like, who is this for? It's not for children. It wasn't for adults.
And it wasn't for adults either.
I mean, I love the Shamar Moore. And I mean,
oh my gosh. Doing just the first, like, image of Shamar Moore, as soon as he hits the screen, I just laugh because he is, he's over-exaggerated.
Yeah.
And just himself. And so, like, it doesn't feel like he was playing a character. It was like we were watching, why is Shamar Moore in the Sonic universe? It wasn't that he was a character, because it's just like, it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
He's overly attractive. Everybody else looks regular.
Yeah. He was
except for the Superman. Black women. 2 black women in this movie. Beautiful women.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, it was like, again, they were funny when you saw them, but I mean, they were just cutting into the Sonic time. Yeah. Now, not have to say they didn't have any, like, when they actually meet up with the Sonic and crew, there's there's a minor spoiler. There's an entertaining rescue mission that goes on that I thought was pretty cool.
It's pretty funny.
I
shouldn't have been badly laughing at that.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, man. After credit scene, it's really good too. There is one. Make sure you stick around and see that. Loved it.
Can't wait. Better than Tails.
Yeah, can't wait for the third movie. Really, really good, man. I mean, there's a lot in this movie that true Sonic fans are going to love. Even when you see it coming, because I definitely, like, from the moment I saw what was... Actually, I don't even think we talked about the story of this movie. Basically, Knuckles is here because the Master Emerald is on Earth. Mm-hmm. If you haven't played the game, the Master Emerald is like the source of all power. It powers the 7 Chaos Emeralds, which are other powerful things that Sonic uses. Basically, Knuckles is here because he wants it, and he's teaming up with Robotnik to get it, and Sonic is trying to stop them. Yep. So, they're going against each other. But, yeah, man. Like, so, from the moment it's introduced, like, there are certain things as a gamer are going to happen. Even when you see it coming, it's amazing. Wow. It's really cool. It's really cool.
We do our best to not talk after the movie, but, I was like, I really want to go play the Sega Dreamcast Sonic.
I'm going to find my Dreamcast and play it.
And it's because it brought back so much memories.
Mm-hmm.
Our server made sure we stayed for the... after credit scene, because he himself was a big Sonic fan.
Yeah, man.
So shout out to that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Well, one of the movie theater's ushers. He had said he missed it when he watched it earlier this weekend. So he was like, he's making sure no one else misses it. Yeah. Dude, literally, it's a credits roll. He's like, there's an after credit scene. It's like, all right.
As he's running down the steps.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I have, bro. Anything you want to add? Anything you like or dislike?
Yeah, I mean, I like to start off with my likes, and I truly, truly enjoyed this film. I hated that this is how we used to watch movies before we started doing this channel, and I hate this is now how I watch movies. I'm dissecting it, and I'm sitting there, and I'm speaking in my head the entire time, like, this is good. This is good.
Yeah.
Why do I like this so much? This is really weird for me And then I just thought about when you say runtime, I do think it should have been shorter, especially for a kids movie.
Yeah.
I was very surprised at that. So it's like they're kind of, I don't know. You know, Matt took his 2 boys, and I would be surprised if he didn't have to get up and take them to use the bathroom.
Right.
You know, we were in a theater full of children, and a lot of people had to leave.
Children and us.
The children and us. And you know, you got grown men laughing the entire time it wasn't us. So it was like, that's entertaining for adults. And then you have kids that are loving it. They're saying the
line, everything,
and saying repeating the lines, and it's like, yo, y'all did a good job.
Mission, like, they set out to make a good kids movie. Yeah. And mission accomplished. Like, it's good enough for a kids movie, and even without all the nostalgia, I'm entertained as an adult watching it. I mean, like, you know, because there are a lot of kids movies I've taken, like, my nephews to, and I'm just like, yeah, you can watch this, and I'm on my phone, I'm not paying attention. Nah, not this one. No, I like this.
I really enjoyed I mean, the CG, the story, the acting, the writing, these are all highlights. I really don't have any bad things to say about it. I mean, you know, I feel like the stuff that was cheesy was supposed to be cheesy. It wasn't done because it was a bad, you know, bad actors.
I agree. I mean, there are some jokes that didn't land for me, but I know they land for children. Right?
Yeah. So. And it's like, these are things that are put in there. I mean, there was a joke about getting shaved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know how to say it without saying it.
Like a Brazilian wax.
Yeah, right? There we go.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, kids would not get that.
Right.
But that was that added to that scene that was unnecessary, as you said. I thought, you said all the really good things. The one thing I didn't like, I think the final boss battle was awesome, but a little long for me. That's it. It was just maybe, I'm not even talking a whole 5 minutes, maybe taking 2 minutes or so off. I was like, we knew it was going to happen.
Right.
You know, everyone's sitting there, and I act like I was surprised, and I don't want to spoil this for you, but it's like something happens, you're like, oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen because of what we were dealing with. But if you have no insight to Sonic, and you just are taking your kids, or you just want to go see a fun movie,
it's a fun movie.
You're gonna enjoy that and how cool it looked when it happened. After credit scene, kind of, I wouldn't say this is this is probably a continuation of just what I'm thinking about. I want to hope that if they do decide to make a trilogy, that they do this one right and end it. Let's not make this a 5 to 10 movie thing. They've done such a great job of.
I don't know, bro. I mean, I agree.
Yeah, I agree. It hurt. You know, there's not many good trilogies, and we can have that'll probably be our panel for next year. There's not many, and it scares me because I like the first one more because of how good this one was, and then there's never really good sequels either. Like, this was good.
Oh, so you're saying this one made you like?
I like the first one more. Even more. Yeah.
Yeah. No. So I agree. I mean, you can do it and end it.
Yeah.
And if you want to spin off another character, maybe.
Yeah.
Then don't like. I see what you're saying.
Well, we're gonna get an Amy
you can spin
whole Amy movie.
Like after a third, maybe you can spin off and Knuckles goes on an adventure somewhere. Tails goes on an adventure somewhere.
Mentioning Knuckles, why can he read?
That's not. I don't know how to answer that.
So, that's your only spoiler for me.
Okay.
Knuckles can read.
Yeah, he was reading text messages. Okay. I don't have an answer for you. That's something thinking way too much.
So they were training. And that was part of their training.
Yeah, learning English.
Learning English.
Oh man. But yeah, I think we said all we need to say.
No, honestly,
bottom line, it's a fun movie. Yeah. Human element made it a little too long, but overall, definitely something to go see. Please go see it. I am going to give this movie a 4 out of 5. What about you?
I think we're aligned again. This is what, third one in a row this week, or 2, the second one? I'm 4. It's a 4. It's not a blockbuster film.
It is a blockbuster.
To get a 5, like it's not. If we put Spider-Man at 5.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I'm sorry, I was confused by the word blockbuster. I got what you're saying though. Yeah. It's not that, but yeah, I say it's a 4.
It's a 4. It's not bad at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I don't. These, I'm just picky. You shouldn't be able to read.
Right. God, if you've seen our ambulance review, you know this dude is picky. But yeah, all right. So thanks, guys. Sonic the Hedgehog. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Where does it rank on the list of video game movies? I mean, it has to be high up there because there aren't that many good ones.
Wow.
Also, before I forget, please, obviously I don't do this often, but if you wouldn't mind, if you like what you saw, go ahead, click that subscribe button, click that little bell button. You'll get notified when we upload our videos, and it really will actually help out the channel. Like, seriously, it'll help out the channel.
Yeah, we've been really putting in work, and I see a lot of comments, like you're doing what we asked, like comment and talk under the videos. But yeah, subscribe, because if you really liked what you saw and you really want to have conversations with us, it's like the best way. And then eventually we can like start the Discord and do stuff like that.
Yep.
But gotta get to the next step on the YouTube.
Yeah, on the YouTube.
On the YouTubes.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, we out.
Deuces.